And one of the reasons I'm excited is because you just never really know what the day is going to bring. And today is a day that I can truly say I am blessed. In spite of having no money and the bill collectors knocking, in spite of, I can still say I got a roof over my head. See, I got to look at the blessings and not look at the problems. So with that being said, once again, good morning, good afternoon, and or good evening. Welcome to the morning show. Welcome to the GMAP Broadcast Network. We are the number one faith-based, motivational, and inspirational broadcast network in the country. And, of course, we have been blessed to most recently be nominated for the upcoming 2019 Stellar Awards Announcer of the Year. Now, I normally don't get into the accolades because normally in order to get into the accolades, you got to kind of put yourself out there. I want to be nominated. But imagine when someone just takes time out to reach out to you because of who you are and what you do. That's a whole different ballgame. And they just simply reached out to me. Don, thank you so much. I'm going to be just kind of sharing this information because I'm honored. It's not a voting thing either. Thank God. Whew. Thank God it's not a voting thing. It is simply something that is determined by a board of professional broadcasters who choose from people around the world. And it doesn't hurt that God has blessed us to be ranked 4,000 out of 30 million networks. That does not hurt at all. So thank God for his blessings over us. Thank God for continuously allowing us to, I guess you can say, stay on the battlefield. And as you can tell, we are here today, as promised, with a special guest in the studio. I always get excited when I got a couple of guests that stop by the studio to hang out with us for a day or so. And today is no different. I'm not going to take anything away from the opportunity for these young ladies to introduce themselves. We're going to find out who they are, where they're from, and we're going to dive into the reason that they're here, okay? With that being said, why don't you both take time out to introduce yourself, tell us who you are and where you're from.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Terri Moore, and I'm the Head Start Director for Community Action Partnership of Lake County in Waukegan, Illinois.
They're going to get real upset with me because they can barely hear you.
Oh, you cannot hear me? Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you. I know. I heard every word you said, but it ain't going to be me. They're going to be like, doo, 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 doo. I can't hear her, but they're going to be talking to me. They ain't going to tell you. So just make sure the microphones are pulled up a little close. Make sure y'all talking to them. And I think I'm going to have you scoot over to the, let me see, your left just a little bit because I want to make sure you see. I see what you're doing. You're trying to hope that you ain't in that camera. But all right. Why don't we start from scratch? Why don't you both take time out to introduce yourself? Tell us who you are, tell us where you're from, and we're going to talk a little bit about why you're here.
Okay, I'll start again. Good morning, everyone.
Everyone.
My name is Terri Moore, and I am the Head Start Director for Community Action Partnership of Lake County in Waukegan, Illinois. I am from Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte.
Yes.
Awesome.
So, thank you for having me today.
Oh, it's my honor, my pleasure. Believe me. Okay.
And I am Marla Anthony. I work with Lake County Head Start.
Oh yeah, I see she holding back.
I am the Family Development Specialist. I've been with the Head Start program for over 16 years.
Okay. You tried to be slick. Yeah, I caught you. I caught you. All right, let's try that again.
All right, good morning, everyone. My name is Marla Anthony. I'm with the Head Start program with Lake County Community Action also. I've been with the program for 16 years working with our little families.
16 years. Mm-hmm. Wow. Well, and of course, I am Pastor Kevin here at the GMAP Broadcast Network. We welcome each and every one of you, and we welcome you to the studio today. Thank you guys for joining us.
Thank you for
I know we have a campaign. It's kind of, I guess you could say, ironic that today is Election Tuesday.
Yes.
But we're getting, okay, this is not where the campaigning stops. We're getting ready to launch our own.
Absolutely.
And what we're going to be doing is we're going to start reaching out to people in this community, well, in the Lake County area in general, because we want to inform them about what it is that the Head Start program is, what it has to offer, who is it meant to reach out to, who's our target market, the age group. Maybe if we could kind of briefly go over the requirements, whether it be financially or whether it be someone's living arrangement, age groups. We want to make sure we cover some intimate details so people can get a good understanding. When you all leave here today, we want to make sure that they understand what it is that we're presenting, who we're presenting it to, and how they can get involved. Why don't we start off with the director? Tell us a little bit about the Head Start program. I mean, what is it all about? Talk to us.
Okay, I'm glad that you asked. So, Community Action Partnership of Lake County, we offer quality services, quality comprehensive services to early childhood education, health, nutrition, disability, and parent involvement services at no cost to families with with income eligible children ages 3 to 5 years old.
Wow.
We have enrichment activities. We prepare our children and our families for preschools, for kindergarten, and then to give them the Head Start for success. So our goal is to make sure that we are grasping and grabbing all of our families that can use this service in the Lake County communities.
That's interesting because a lot of people don't know what you just said. And I guess it got even more interesting when you said at no cost.
Yes.
See, a lot of times people don't understand the process or the purpose of saying no cost. The first thing people will say, well, everything costs something.
Right.
Which is not true in this case because there is some financial, we're diving right in now because a lot of times everybody want to really get to the good part. How much is this going to cost me in order for me to enroll my child or children ages 3 to 5 years old? We want to specifically let you all know that the age group is 3 to 5, and we'll talk about that shortly. But you said no cost. So basically, what I'm to understand when we begin to put this information out there for the people to grasp, they need to understand that as long as they are in some form of eligibility, financial requirements, as long as they're in that eligibility range, it is no cost to them.
Absolutely. There is no cost.
Wow.
No dollars. So what happens is you will have to provide proof of income, and this is for the past 12 months,
Okay.
Such as your W-2 tax, the 1040, 52 weekly or 26 bi-weekly pay stubs,
Okay.
Employer letter, an award letter, TANF, SSI, child support, the original birth certificate,
Wow.
the Medicaid card, private insurance card, if applicable, your current immunizations record, current physical and dental exam, state or Illinois exam or form, a hemoglobin screening, or a waiver, tuberculosis test, a questionnaire or waiver, and then a lead screening or questionnaire or waiver. So
Okay.
the process is very simple, and we do have qualified people that can sit with you and complete this application when you come in. We
Wow.
just want you to come in.
Right. Well, that's the key. And all of these things that you just mentioned are requirements
Yes.
of documentation that's necessary at the application during the application process.
Yes.
Okay. So, it's good to know because people need to understand what's going to be expected of them. Don't come down there with just yourself and ain't okay. Okay. I'm glad it's like I gotta go. No.
I'm
Okay.
gonna look the finger here.
Yeah.
I just want to also Ms. Terry overlook this the fact that we do deal with special needs also.
Special needs children.
Yes.
Okay, that's important to know. I think we probably would have got to that point as well because this is great information, and I'm glad I'm getting a better understanding because when I go out, because I did volunteer to partner with you, just so you all know, that's a part of that announcer of the year commitment. I'm just playing.
So we do offer another array of services, which is disability, mental health, dental and nutrition, and what am I missing?
Wellness.
Oh,
health.
wellness and health, and vision and health screening.
Now, when you say you offer, what exactly?
Meaning that is as well no cost.
Wow.
No cost.
So all that's in addition to the Head
That's
Start?
in addition to Head Start.
Wow, that's pretty good. And if someone wanted more information about this particular program offered by Community Action Partnership of Lake County, and they wanted to talk to you directly or talk to you directly, can you guys share that information before we even continue? Because I want to make sure that some people will sit there, they'll listen, their crayon will break, they ink ain't got no, their ink pen ain't got no ink in it, pencil lead broke. We want to make sure that they get this information and get it clearly. So I'm going to do it now and have you share your contact information. And then we're going to come back at the end of the conversation and have you do it again.
Okay.
That's going to give each and every one of you the opportunity to simply make sure you have something to write with. As a matter of fact, just pull your cell phone out.
Yes.
And as they say it, type it in. That way we want, you know what? Contact me if you need be. I will give you all of the intimate details of what you need to find out more. But why don't you share that information while we have a chance?
My number is, my name Marla Anthony. My number is 847-875-4812.
847-875-4812.
4812.
847-875-4812. I want to make sure they get that because she showed trying hard not to get too far up in that microphone. So we got Marla Anthony. God bless you. I appreciate you being here, Marla, by the way.
Thank you. I appreciate you having us.
Our partnership here at the GMAP Broadcast Network and, of course, Community Action Partnership of Lake County has everything in the world to do with you.
And I mean, and as far we do have a curriculum,
Mm-hmm.
And our children's curriculum is very broad. So, I mean, they learn both languages. They
Mhm.
utilize both languages. We work on their cognitive skills and various of other good things that kids learn by play.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So we are very, very happy with what we have put together.
Okay. Well, based on what I've done as I've done my research, I found out some very interesting things about Lake County and about the Community Action Partnership that I didn't know before. The nutritional process of the food you eat. That's important.
Absolutely.
It's almost disappointing that you only focus on this age group.
Right.
As people look at it and as they dig deeper into trying to find out who you are, what you do, what you have to offer, a lot of them will say, man, I missed my opportunity because my child is only 1. I missed my opportunity because my child just turned 6 or what have you. But who knows what the future holds. Right now, we're focusing on age groups 3 to 5.
Yes.
We're now accepting applications for the 2018-2019 school year.
Mm-hmm.
And listen, we want this program to be at its capacity, okay? If someone were to look into what that capacity is, they want the professionalism of what Community Action has to offer, what would that number be?
542 children.
542. All right. So our campaign starts now, the day of the official election. So we finna start campaigning. we have already claimed 542 children ages 3 to 5 enrolled in the Community Action Partnership of Lake County Head Start program. I'm claiming it.
Yes.
Now, in order for it to come to pass, I have to first and foremost be willing to speak this thing into existence. That's kind of where I am. So, Marla, I got to pick with you a little bit.
Help yourself.
And make sure you speak in the microphone clearly. You've been with the Community Action Partnership of Lake County for
A long time.
a long time, so many years.
Yes.
What is your role? What is your responsibility as people reach out? But I want to make sure that we don't forget to get your information.
Yes. And
Okay.
the website.
And website. I want to make sure because I haven't forgotten. Okay, but what is your role as you have shared your phone number? If you have an email address, and of course we can share the website as well. We want to make sure that you share that information. But what is your role currently with the organization?
Well, currently my role is social work. I am a family advocate, a family development specialist. I work closely with the families and the children for their needs.
Mm-hmm.
I predominantly just build relationships with families to find out how they can accomplish their goals, assist them with accomplishing their goals, or whatever their needs may be.
Okay, I just got word. My wife is the best program director in the world. She's always listening from Work, Illinois, and she's always making. She said I can barely hear her.
Oh, I'm
Yeah, so you're gonna have to step up. Take it out if you need to. Just take it out. Just pull it. Yeah, there you go. Pull it on out of there. Yeah. Oh yeah. Now. What's your name?
That's very surprising because I have a big mouth. I talk awful loud now.
Yeah.
Is that better?
That's much. I'm telling you, it's better. So I know. So that's good. I mean, I just want to make sure that they can hear you clearly, and sometimes see you're not like a pastor. A pastor see a microphone and an opportunity, he'd be like, yeah. So, but your role is important. You've been doing this for a long time. And of course, because see, people may reach out to you based on your role. Sometimes people may be like, director, they know she got all the intimate details. Maybe I need a way in to get to the director before I actually connect with the director. So sometimes it's always important to just talk to people that you're comfortable with. And I believe a lot of people could reach out and talk to you. Well, as the director is very, very busy. She's got a lot on her plate. I would much rather talk to Terri than go talk to Mary. I love Mary, but I have been trying to reach Mary forever. And every time I try to talk to her, Lisa says she just left town. I actually ran up on her one day, and she was getting in the limo driving away. I was that close. And then I was in the office for another reason, and I just happened to see her walk by. And she literally stopped and said, Kevin, I know. Don't give up on me, is what she told me. So it's good to have a quote-unquote liaison, so we appreciate you. Now, don't forget your email address if you want to share that and the website, and then we're going to pick with you a little bit.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So can you hear me now?
Yes, I can.
Okay. Again, I am a family development specialist. My job is to find resources and build family relationships together with the parents and the children. So assist them with their goal settings and things of that nature. My email address is marla.anthony@caplakecounty.org.
Okay.
You can reach me there at any time.
Can you say that email address one more time?
marla.anthony@caplakecounty.org.
All right. All right, well, let's pick on the director. Introduce yourself once again. Tell us who you are. Tell us how we can reach you.
Okay.
And give us in your own words, your responsibility right now and your involvement with Community Action Partnership of Lake County.
Okay. Once again, my name is Terri Moore. I am the Head Start Director for Community Action Partnership of Lake County, the Head Start program. My involvement is to rebuild the program. My involvement is to reach Lake County families that are in need of child care services pertaining to Head Start. My involvement is to reach everyone, a family at a time, as many as we can, and to bring about a sense of awareness that Head Start is still here, CAP Head Start is still present, and we are still number one in services. How do we do that? We do that by meeting you where you are. How do we do that? We do that by making it no cost. We do have income eligible requirements for our ages 3 to 5, but we also have an array of services outside that helps not only the children, but the families as a whole. So it's not just Head Start that we are wanting families in Lake County to be aware of, but it's CAP as a whole.
Right.
We have weatherization, we have LIHEAP, we have the Mary Lockhart Foundation. We have an array of services. So our goal today is to make sure that we are grasping these kids that are home, that need education, that need to be prepared for tomorrow. Kindergarten is coming faster than you can imagine. So we want to make sure that our Head Start kids, our kids that are 3 to 5 are equipped enough to be able to go into the school the first day of school and be ready, to know their name, to have those social skills, to know the letters, what their letters of their name look like, to know their alphabets, to have manners, to know right from wrong at the beginning stages. And how we do that, we do it with love. And so we want to make sure that we are present and available to assist everybody that may need the extra push. We know that there are families, single parent homes, full parent homes that need to work, but they don't have childcare. We're here for that. We know that there are parents that want to go back to school, and they need that time to be able to go back to school and have their child in a safe environment where the child is actually learning as well. Where the mother is learning, the child is learning, and they can come together once a month for the family engagement piece and learn together. So what do? We get together with our community partners to make sure that we're putting our face out there to let people know that we're here and that we're ready to serve.
Wow. Well, I got a lot of questions behind that.
Okay.
And I heard you mention some of the different programs, the energy program, energy assistance, LIHEAP, so on. Are you the director over all of that?
Absolutely
okay,
not.
See, because that was something I'm like, wow. And so you're the director over
the Head Start program.
Thank you for cleaning that up. And you know why? Because it gives you a sense of purpose. It gives you direction. It gives you a particular area of responsibility.
Yes.
That is key to me.
Yes.
If you have LIHEAP, energy assistance, daycare, or Head Start, and however many other hats you got to wear along the way, something is going to get neglected.
Right. So my responsibility, and I'm glad that you made a point about that, my responsibility is to ensure that we have qualified teachers. How do we do that? We offer the CD8 program, which is the Child Development Associate program, where we train the teacher. They go to school, they take classes on Gateway. It's absolutely free.
Okay.
We pay for that to make sure that they are equipped to be in the classroom so that the child can be successful and that the parents know that this is just not a child care. This is an actual learning facility. What we have 10 locations. We are in North Chicago. We have 2 in Waukegan. We have 1 in Beach Park. We have 1 in North Newport. We have 1 in Spalding. We have 1 in Zion and Lake Villa.
Let me break this thing down.
And Woodland, which is Gurnee.
And you know what? I don't want you all to record this. I'm just playing. But this is good. Community Action Partnership of Lake County Head Start. We are now enrolling for the 2018-2019 school year.
Yes.
Applications, we're accepting applications. Of course, there are some requirements.
Yes.
Now, there is full and half days available.
Yes.
Okay, ages 3 to 5.
Yes.
Requirements are something that you need to understand. There are some requirements, but if you meet those requirements, there's no cost.
No cost.
To the families, to the parents, and for the children. Wow. Community Action Partnership of Lake County Head Start Centers provide quality, comprehensive early childhood education, health, nutrition, disability, and parent involvement services. Listen to this part. At no cost to families of income-eligible children 3 to 5 years old. Enrichment activities prepare our preschoolers for kindergarten and gives them a head start to success. I like that. That's pretty good. Openings are available for the 2018-2019 school year. Please contact us at 847-249-4330. 847-249-4330 for more information. We are serving a variety of areas. I'm talking North Chicago, Waukegan, Round Lake, Gurnee, Beach Park, Zion, and you mentioned a few that I didn't mention there, right?
Right.
Okay, but they can call ahead and find out what areas. Lake County. Lake County is huge.
Yes.
And we're serving Lake County. Full and half-day sessions available. There is some requirements that you must abide by, but listen, if you want quality Head Start, quality daycare that has a full concern for your children, you will meet these requirements.
And we offer transportation.
Whoa there.
To and from.
Really?
To and from.
Now, wait a minute. Y'all didn't went over the deep end. Because a lot of times parents will refuse a daycare service because they can't get there.
Absolutely.
Wow. Why are you saying on there? Y'all might want to put that in a little. But let me write that on here. You know, I'm going to have to write it on my flyers. But listen, I have made a huge transition, a commitment, because I believe in this program.
Thank you.
I didn't just do it, but I also believe in community action. Let me tell you why. I've been struggling financially, and they helped me over the years.
Great.
You know, no job, half a job, you know, fly-by-night job. They helped me. As a matter of fact, Mary, I'm on my way. I just won't let you know. You know, get my application ready. I'm coming. But I believe in the program, and more importantly, I believe in a program with a huge success rate. You got so many fly-by-night home day care facilities, and you go there and you be like, whoa. You know, not saying that they don't care, they're just not at the level to provide the quality that community action provides. And I believe in this program, so I've chosen or made a commitment to partner with you to help get this information out there.
Thank you.
You know, and I believe in my spirit that it is considered done. So for additional information, I want you guys to make sure that you, number one, make the phone call. Find out what you need before you get there. Don't wait, get there and say, I'll be back. Then you leave and come back, I'll be back. Then you leave, I gotta go back again. It would be your own fault.
Right.
You know, we're letting you know in advance all of the information you need when you arrive to go ahead and get this application process and enrollment process complete. Period. You know, so don't blame us when you don't do what you're supposed to do to get this done. And ages 3 to 5, I know we got a whole lot of folk out there with some kids ages 3 to 5. I know that for a fact. Let's utilize the Community Action Partnership of Lake County. I'm going to ask you this in advance. I want to invite you all back as the campaign begins. Maybe we can get Mary to come. Just maybe. I'm going to pray for that in Jesus' name, that we can get Mary to stop by. But I'm grateful that you came by today. We were in that facility where the headquarters is up there on Washington Street. And Lisa Hayes,
Yes.
God bless her soul, she was always very helpful to try to at least be the liaison for Mary. But Mary just, the older she get, the faster she runs. So we are grateful for her, but God has a purpose for everything that he does. Now we have a complete way in. Yes, ma'am.
I did want to add that if you are in the area or if you're close to any of our schools, you don't have to come to our main location. We are located at 2424 Washington Street in Waukegan, Illinois. However, you are able to stop in at the McAllister School, Alice School location, which is in North Chicago, any of these schools, and pick up an application.
So applications are available at all of the locations?
Yes.
Now, what is the website again?
The website is www. Community Action Partnership of Lake County. But here is another email direct that you can send any inquiries. So say, for instance, you have a question, a question that's burning, and you want to send us an email.
A burning question. I like that. A burning. Okay.
Yes. So that email is HSENROLL at caplakecounty.org. Once again, that's HSENROLL at caplakecounty.org. HSE enroll at caplakecounty.org.
Which stands for Head Start Enroll. For those of you that don't know, it's easy. But I even have an easier solution. I personally went on to our broadcast network site. I incorporated a Community Action Partnership of Lake County banner linked to the website. They don't even have to remember that.
Nice.
GMAP1.com, And all they have to do, let me show you what I'm talking about. All they have to really do is come to the GMAP Broadcast Network site. You see this area here says partners, our partners, real simple. Go to our partners area. And if you scroll down a little bit, you'll see a tab that says community action.
Wonderful.
Okay, you click on that tab, it's going to take you to the website.
All right.
All right, so listen. All right, it's simple. GMAP1.com, our partners, Community Action Partnership of Lake County. It's just what we do in order to try to get this information out there into the eyes and ears of the people. It's mandatory that we utilize the services that are right here in our own backyard. You know, and I know you didn't know what to expect today. And I know that you might have been a little nervous along the way. The first thing Terri asked, whoa, what are we, you're going to have to give me a heads up. Tell me, you know, that's the signs of a true director right there. Tell me what to expect before I get there. And you show it in your work. Because now we're telling the world what we expect when they get there. Prepare yourself. You know, anything that you do, really you want to be prepared. But I always tell people with the GMAP Broadcast Network, I don't do interviews.
Right.
You know, I do conversations. When I talk to Marla on the phone, hey, you know, what's going on, girl? You know, that's the way it is. Because that's the only way we're going to feel comfortable about, number one, sharing the information that we have on our heart. If it's in your heart, it's in your mind. If it's in your mind, it comes out of your mouth, it becomes action. You know, place it in your heart. Don't do anything unconsciously. Just make sure you got it in your heart. I wish somebody would ask me to tell them about GMAP. I wish you would. I'm just saying. I wish you, don't even ask me, because I'm going to tell you.
Right.
And I'm going to tell you with some inspiration, with some enthusiasm. As a matter of fact, I might even go ahead and tell you first and foremost, just have a seat. Sit down. Might take a while.
Right.
But I'm going to make sure you get all the details that you need before you walk away. And Marla, I want to thank you personally from the bottom of my heart. I have honestly been trying my best to get connected to Community Action Partnership of Lake County for a long time.
Wow.
And I honestly mean that. I believe that for whatever reason, everything happens in its time.
Absolutely.
You know, I didn't give up. I just stepped back and continued to do what I do, and God has blessed us to be a blessing. That's why I believe that this is going to be so important. This was really just a test run, okay? Yes, it's live on the air, but I want to invite you back, because I want you all to come back and know what to expect.
Right.
When you come back this time, and it's going to be soon, so go ahead and when you get in your car and y'all talking, girl, that was fun. Yeah, that wasn't so bad. Kevin crazy. You know, all that. When y'all do all that, because I want a good report when y'all get in the car, you know, because y'all will be behind me, you know, when people get, you be behind me. Now, I don't hear people get behind you, boy. They either talk good about you or they talk about you.
That's very true.
So I want to have a good report when y'all get in the car, and I want to invite you back. I'm in. I told you, I'm in wholeheartedly. Whatever I can do to help, I'm going to do just that. So again, for those of you that are out there listening, we know you're going to get out and vote. Vote for 342 folks to come to the Community Action Partnership of Lake County Head Start program.
542.
Did I say four?
You said 3.
I said 3?
Yes.
Oh, my bad. See, that's what a director do for you. 542.
Yes.
So I write this down because I don't want. That's one thing they're gonna talk about when they get in the car. They gonna talk. Did you hear what he said? No, I'm just playing. Listen, vote. All right, no, I'm just playing. Community Action Partnership of Lake County, Head Start. Now enrolling for half and full days, okay, offering affordable, I love this, affordable before and after care. This is great. Listen, no cost. I love that part. Applications being accepted now for enrollment, ages 3 to 5. We need, at the very least, 542 children. We want a waiting list of 542 children. All right. If there's a waiting list, we don't have to worry.
We don't have to
That is
worry.
very
That's
true.
true.
So 542, we want you now. You might as well enroll while you can. We got all the intimate details. If you got questions, rewind the tape and press play, or call me. I'll be glad to help them along the way. I promise.
And also, Kevin, even if the child is 2 years old at this point right now, they can start the process now. When the child turns 3, they'll be ready and complete.
Be ready to go. See, that's what a right hand do for you. She makes sure we don't miss nothing. Thank you, Marla. We appreciate you. And, of course, if the child is 2, you might as well get them ready. I mean, come on board. Again, 847-249-4330. Again, I really wanted you guys to come in and just kind of see, I love my home-based studio. I really do. Up there, I loved it up there. The atmosphere was great. But I can really be me,
Right.
and there's not so much tension involved. But I like inspiring, motivating, and encouraging people. And I think this is one of those opportunities that I've received to inspire and motivate parents to get their children involved in something that's credible. So I want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart for coming today. I appreciate you all giving me the opportunity to team up with you. It's only the beginning because I'm working on this end. And when I say I'm working, I mean, I sent you guys a video, but I was too excited. Yay, I got this video. Marla say, hold up. She put me on stall.
I'm sure.
She said, they don't work here no more. I was fired up. So
Right.
I took the back road. See, I'm going to create another one. And unfortunately, I pushed the wrong button, which happens. But I'm working on this end because this is something that I want to make sure airs on a weekly basis. Even if it's just a promotional part of it on our Comcast broadcast. Thank God for our newfound family members over at Genico Faith TV. Huge, huge. And they have blessed us tremendously, along with all of our other partners. I think we're up to like 8,000 to 9,000 people a week now that comes through our network site. And a lot of them, 27%, I gave you a misquote. It was 24, or did I say 20?
27. Yeah.
27% is right here in our own backyard.
Nice.
So we are growing rapidly, but persistence is key.
It is.
Persistence and consistency is key. I will not remove Community Action Partnership of Lake County from this network site unless you make me.
I did want to add that we are also hiring. So we're hiring for teachers. We also are hiring for bus chaperones,
Oh, wow.
kitchen aides, drivers,
Wow.
a nutritionist. Let's see,
That's it.
family development specialists.
That was good.
That was cute, wasn't it?
That was good. I like that. That was good. That was good. So, I mean,
So give us a call. Once again, our number is 847-249-4330.
well, can I make sure that I garner all this information? Again, thank God for you. And all that's involved in the Head Start process.
Yes.
The drivers and the chaperones and this, that, and the other. That's good quality stuff. So let's make sure you pick up the phone, 847-249-4330. I don't even care if you tell them you heard it on GMAP. Just call the number.
Just call.
542 children right now is our goal between now and the end of the year. And 542 on our waiting list is our goal toward the end of January. So we want to make sure, I just added that just so you know. They can talk about me on that one, but we want, at least 1,084 children on board before it's over. See, and see, that way you keep your job, I keep my job.
Yes, please.
Everybody happy. Mary gonna keep her job. Everybody happy. Call Kevin. So thank you guys so much for joining us. This is only the beginning. And again, we want to get past today's election.
Yes.
I know everybody's gonna get out and
Please
vote.
go vote.
Go vote. Go vote. Because I still got so many questions, but I know that time is of the essence right now. And I gotta go to work. Lord help me, Jesus. I thought I was having too much fun until they said nope. So we want to invite you back within the next week or two.
Okay.
If Mary can come, that would be great. But go ahead and make plans. Put it in your schedule. And we want to make sure that we prepare a broadcast for our Comcast programming on Wednesday nights. And we want to make sure that the information that we share is relevant and is presented accordingly so people can get a good understanding. We know this is going to be great, and we're going to make sure that we share this information with the world, social media and all that good stuff. But we want to continue to advance. So again, both of you, Terri, Marla, thank you guys so much for being here.
Thank you.
Really appreciate
Thank
it.
you for having us.
Before we let you go, one last word. What is it?
Enroll.
Wow. You can't say it better. You know, one last roll, Terri. What is it? Enroll. No, I'm just playing.
A community that stands together stays together.
Amen.
So we need to stay together and make sure that we are empowering our children of Lake County.
That's right.
For the future.
And I'm going to give you one last word also. Don't write down the numbers. Write it in word form. 542. 542. Enroll. 542. Why? Because communities that stay together and stand together are the ones who are becoming successful.
Yes.
So we just see how we did that. We see how we did that. All right, well, I got to get back to more continuous music. I got to get ready to get out of here, but I thank you both once again for being here. Community Action of Lake County, Community Action Partnership of Lake County, Head Start program now enrolled. And don't forget, call the number, full and half-day sessions available. There is some requirements, but once you meet them, there's no cost to you. All right, in the meantime, peace. God bless you. Take care. Take it easy. If it's good to you, take it twice. Remember this, if you do not remember anything else in life, keep God first in your life. You cannot and or will not ever, ever go wrong. God loves you, and so do I. Believe in your heart, confess with your mouth that he died on the cross for our sins. He rose again on the third day with all power in his hands, descended up into the heavens, and now he is hanging out on the right hand of God, preparing a place for you and me. Have a great day, everybody. Vote. Get out and vote, or shut up. Don't even talk, because if you don't go vote, you have nothing to talk about. Take care. Have a blessed day.
It's time to say goodbye for now. We'll have our second time around. But before you go, there's something I'd like to say. Everything's not what it seems. There's a stronger force behind the scenes. He's in our lives every day. He's right there when we call. In him is where my strength lies. I lift my eyes beyond the skies. Only he can save my life, and only he can hear my cry. I wanna thank you, God, for giving me one more chance to raise my voice and to sing your praise. I sing it out loud. I sing it all day. Some who don't believe. Sometimes it's very hard to see. Live this whole life every day. Some things don't go your way. But to be without is not his will. There's cattle on 1,000 hills, and you're all yours to claim. Just claim him in his holy name. gave me your love. You gave me your son. Now I say amen.